Thanks so much for entering your email. My name is Peter Beatty, and in this short video, I'm going to let you in on 3 of the hottest video conversion tactics that are currently being used by some of the top earning video marketers right now to get better performance from their marketing videos. Now, when I say better performance, I mean things like getting more sales of your products, services, and offers, more leads and opt-ins on your squeeze pages, and of course, more money in your pockets. Now, I'm excited to get started here and to share these 3 tactics with you, but before we do, I just wanted to really quickly introduce myself so you know who you're about to take this advice from. Well, my name is Peter Beatty, and I'm the creator of VideoRevolver.com. I've been in this business for almost 5 years now, but to make a very long story short, it goes like this. I got started online in the summer of 2009 when I found myself in a very tough spot shortly after purchasing my first home with my then girlfriend at the time. So a couple months after we moved into our new home, my girlfriend decided to wake up one day, pack her bags, and leave, which not only took a huge toll on me mentally, but it also meant that I had to come up with a way to pay all of our newly acquired bills by myself. But the story gets much better. When I went back into work that week, my boss took me aside and told me that he was cutting back my hours to part-time because our company was struggling to get business due to the bad economy. I worked in architecture at the time, and 2009 was just the start of the economic downturn, so no one was really building any new buildings at that time. I already couldn't afford to pay all my bills, even on my own full-time salary at the architecture firm I was working at. So this was the finishing blow for me, the knockout punch, if you will. So needless to say, I was stressing out about the loss of my now ex-girlfriend and her second household income, as well as losing my own job. I had no choice but to quit that job because I wasn't making enough money with my cut in hours. So I needed to come up with a way to make money fast or I would become homeless, literally. So I did something crazy. I had a little experience with WordPress because I've built a few blogs for myself in the past. So I decided to start up my own web design business, and I started designing websites for some of the local businesses in my area. Things were slow moving at first, and I barely had a few $100 in my bank account at times, but when I started using online video to attract clients into my business, things really took off. With the help of online video, my web design business went on to be a huge success, and I've since started up and even sold several 6-figure online businesses since then, all of which were built from the ground up with simple little marketing videos like the one you're watching right now. Nothing sells a product or service better online than a well-crafted marketing video. Video wins among all others, hands down, and don't let anyone tell you differently. So back to the topic of this video, what you came here for. Now that you know who I am and even a few embarrassing facts about me, let's go ahead and get straight into the 3 tactics that you can use to increase conversions with your own marketing videos. Well, first of all, what's a conversion? Well, I'm no dictionary, but a conversion is basically when someone actually watches your video and completes the action you were telling them to do in the video. That action can be to do anything from clicking an add to cart button to place an order, entering your name and email address into an opt-in form to get a free report, fill out a quote request form to get a free quote from you, whatever the case may be. So obviously, the more conversions you can get from your videos, the better. So here's the first tactic that you can use to get more conversions on your marketing videos right now. So video conversion tactic number 1 is engineering desired emotions in your viewer's mind with the use of visual stimuli. In other words, identify the ideal emotion you want your viewers to have at any given point in your video and use supporting video or images to create that exact emotion in their mind. For example, let's use a really silly example and say you're selling a magic pill that solves hair loss for balding male cats over the age of 12. I know, silly, but let's just roll with it. So in your sales video, you might describe the problem your prospect has by talking about how embarrassing hair loss is, or talk about how it can damage their confidence levels when it comes to approaching the opposite sex. These are problems that can cause real pain for the prospect. And if your product really does cure this pain for them, it's up to you to remind them of what their life would be like without your product. So while you describe the problems in your video, you should also be showing supporting videos or images that paint a picture in their mind to remind them of what it's like to feel that pain. In this obvious pretend scenario, You might show a picture of a frustrated, balding male cat, or a video showing other female cats laughing at his baldness behind his back. Poor kitty. But those are the kind of things I'm talking about. And then when it comes time to introduce your solution, in other words, your product, you want them to feel excited and filled with hope. So in their minds, they associate your product as the solution to getting rid of that pain. So in this part of the video, you might show a happy male cat prancing through a meadow without worry, with a full head of hair, perhaps with a lovely female cat at his side, laughing at all his jokes. Perhaps even show them having kittens and starting a family and living a happy cat life together. In other words, he will be happy and his life will be filled with joy after he buys your product. Now, this is not trickery or anything like that. You're simply helping his subconscious mind associate certain feelings with what you're saying in your sales message. So you're not just telling your prospect how they'll feel with your product, you're making them feel those feelings in advance. Now, this is very powerful. This is something you see all the time in TV commercials, especially for pharmaceutical products. After this video, go to YouTube and check out some of the Lipitor commercials to see some real-life examples of this tactic in action. Video conversion tactic number 2 is the 2-second pause before price reveal. So this one comes straight out of the books of Sales 101, and it basically means to pause slightly before introducing the price of your product or service. This tactic is used in face-to-face sales every day by sales professionals in many industries. And the idea behind it is when you have a slight pause before you say something important, such as revealing a price, it gives what follows the pause more meaning and value. For example, let me know what sounds better to you right now. And today, you can get my how-to guide on how to grow big red tomatoes for just $17. Or this. And today, you can get my how-to guide on how to grow big red tomatoes for just $17. It's a very slight difference in the way I introduced the price, but notice how in the second example, it just sounded better. It kind of created a little bit of anticipation to what I was going to reveal for the price, didn't it? So no matter if you sell information products, software as a service, WordPress plugins, marketing services to other businesses, coaching, basketball shoes, Lamborghinis, or even hamsters, you can start using this simple little under-the-radar tactic in your videos right now. Go ahead and try it in your next video and you'll see what I mean. Video conversion tactic number 3 is the soap opera storyline. This is where you actually craft a compelling story around your product or service. So many people these days are so robotic in their sales messages when they're just kind of talking about their product, its features, and then tell you to buy. So everyone loves a good story, and a good story is almost impossible to listen to once it draws you in. It's the reason people sit down for 2 hours at a time to watch a movie, read a 300-page book about the adventures of a fictional wizard, or come back every week to watch the next episode of Breaking Bad. It's because storytelling is central to our own human existence. It's common in every culture, and our brains love to find the meaning within a story. We use stories to make sense of our world and to share that understanding with others around us. In other words, storytelling and the natural desire to listen to stories is human nature. It's hardwired into each and every one of us. So doesn't it make sense to use storytelling to your advantage to get your message across to your prospect, to connect with them on a more deeper level, and to ultimately get them to buy whatever it is you're selling? Of course it does. You'd be silly not to use it. Next time you make a marketing video of any kind, figure out how you can weave a story into your message. How did your product come to be? Why are you here talking to your prospect in this video right now? So many people have a hard time writing sales copy or scripts for their sales videos. But if you just sit down and tell a story, it makes this process much easier because it's something that comes naturally to us all. Now, whether you've recognized it at all or not, I've actually used this very tactic in this very video you're watching right now. If you remember back in the beginning of this video, I didn't just jump into it and say, here are 3 tactics you can use to improve your videos. I told you who I was, how I got to where I am right now, and why I'm here making this video for you here today. Now, you may not have even known who I was 5 minutes before you started watching this video, but a few minutes into this video, you knew the story of the last 5 years of my life, helping you see that I was a real person with real struggles, and perhaps even helping you develop a little bit of trust in me. Now, I've actually used all 3 tactics we've just talked about in this video. I hope you can recognize them. So these are just 3 simple examples of how you can get more results from your marketing videos right now. These tactics are simple yet extremely powerful, and I recommend you try them out in your next video. I guarantee you will not only see an increase in conversions, but an increase in sales and just an overall response from your audience. Now, if you want proof that this stuff works, don't take my word for it. Take a look at how my video conversion tactics, like the 3 I just showed you, are helping other online entrepreneurs and business owners of all kinds make more profits with their videos. Jamie Garside from Mobilio.com was able to take some of the stuff he learned from my training and sell his mobile web design services to local business owners that he got off cold Facebook traffic. Morris Murphy was able to attract paying clients to his local marketing business. My personal assistant, Emily, even went through my training as a complete newbie to web video and now earns a decent income creating videos for other small businesses. Even veteran internet marketers like Anthony Aries learned a bunch of new tricks to power up his videos. Now, these are just a few examples, and the 3 different video conversion tactics you just learned about are actually part of a much bigger set of 21 video conversion tactics found in my brand new training course called Video Black Belt. The Video Black Belt is a no fluff, straight to the point video training that I put together that reveals in detail, not 3, but all 21 of my hottest video conversion tactics that are being used by myself, my clients and students, and other top video marketers to make a killing online. So if you like this short video and the 3 tactics I've shared with you, then you'll love all 21 of them. If you want to take the next step towards making better marketing videos that make you more sales, get you more leads, and grow your profits online, then my Video Black Belt training course is the next logical step forward towards your goal of crushing it with video, no matter what it is that you sell. So to get Video Black Belt, go ahead and click the link or button below, and you'll be taken to an order page where you can complete your transaction. Once you've completed the checkout process, you'll receive instant access to the private members area where you can watch the Video Black Belt training, along with different ways to contact me with questions should you have any about the training. Now, I'm going to be selling Video Black Belt for at least $47 soon, but since it's a brand new course and I need feedback and testimonials from successful students, I've decided to temporarily set the price to just $10, but only for a limited time. I really wanted to make this a complete no-brainer and affordable for anyone, and I think the $10 price tag does just that. So go ahead and click the link below to get Video Black Belt, and I'll see you in the members area. Whatever your choice may be, I do wish you the best of luck in your business, and I look forward to talking to you soon.